this is Dwayne from Tricks to the Trades. Now I went and bought my wife a new house. Let's see what her reaction is. Don't you want to live here?
At the Craft Cabin Flowers and Gifts Weddings.
You paid for that?
Yeah, I did.
For that?
Isn't that great? That's cheap.
Hey, don't push him onto the road. You gotta fix it up still. Push him on the road after he fixes it.
Post is leaning. I can fix that. That's a 5-minute fix.
For that?
Yeah.
And I'm happy?
Yeah. This is only part of it.
There's more.
There's more, Lisa. There's more.
There better be more.
Uh-oh, didn't bring a light. Okay, so this used to be a little craft cabin. And yes, it's in pretty bad shape.
It smells.
Don't go over there.
Yeah.
Floor's
Don't
caving.
go under there.
A little lipstick and mascara, you know, a couple shingles, it'll be fun.
Couple shingles.
Just a couple shingles, yeah. Or maybe a tarp or two.
Yeah.
We'll throw a tarp here and there, it'll be all right.
You opened that back room yet?
That's a back door.
Oh,
But look at the view.
Oh.
Well,
Look at
sorry.
the view.
Well, that's
I mean,
better
there's
view
nothing
than
wrong
I'm
with the
looking.
door. The door is in great
That's
shape.
better than what I'm looking at. Oh.
Oh yeah, we're
That's good.
good project.
Yeah.
Okay, you better.
Put a few nails in it,
Close
it'll
the
be
door
good.
on that, shall we? I don't have enough work in my life.
Hey, we got paint.
Yeah. What more do you want?
Helium.
Look, some extra shingles, some roofing nails. It's good. Now, there's more. Come, my bride.
Yay.
The enchanted forest.
Huh.
It's beautiful. Well, you said you wanted a house on a hill in the
Well,
woods.
I don't see it.
Well, you don't want to see it.
No, I wouldn't.
What?
One pothole.
Apparently, there's a little repairs need done on the driveway.
Okay. It's bigger than that.
Bigger than the hobby
You
shop.
shouldn't
Yeah.
pay for that. I'm just gonna get some footage of this thing. Wow. The driveway's nice
good.
if
It's
it
good
was
exercise.
mowed.
Good exercise.
Very good exercise. I haven't walked
Look-
this far backwards in a long
I
time.
look forward to plowing it in the winter. There you go.
Well,
All
there's a
right.
structure.
Ta-da!
The big reveal. We'll go quickly around the outside.
What's under the
So
tarp?
that was old Bilko doors that went down into the basement, but unfortunately, we had some rot, a few issues. So that's something I'll have to address pretty much right away. That and getting some of the windows taken
Those
care
gutters
of.
are strong.
They're holding.
They have a rooftop garden.
Rooftop garden, yeah, there you go. I mean, the Bones house, there's problems, but it's not too bad. All the stonework on the outside, a lot of it's in pretty good shape, except for that little bit in the back. Replace some windows and doors, get it weathered in. Roof is 3-tab shingle, but it's still there. It's still working fine. No leak. Chimney's in good shape.
Even though there's two different type bricks. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that interesting? They want to put the fancy bricks at the top. No, I think they extended that chimney up. The original brick you can see, or the lower brick, that's the 1800s brick, and then that other brick is more like from the 60s and 70s. So
Okay.
that was raised up from that point, but it must have been repointed and everything because it's actually in okay shape. Really weird thing they did.
Oh, this is fun.
The manhole cover in the carport. Why they did it this way, I don't know. But you got your well and your pump and your tank all right here.
And some garbage.
And some garbage. What more could you ask for? Well, you don't see snakes, we're happy. I'll probably move that tank on into the house. I don't like it out there like that. But,
So while we're out here, I might as well ask, any thoughts for back here? Any?
Yes. It's a pretty little meadow, and it's private. If it was an Airbnb, or even if somebody just wanted to buy it, just a beautiful little park, garden, and rock, just a place to go.
And over behind this tree that drops down, there's a nice ravine. It's really pretty down in there. And so I was thinking of clearing an area and building a deck out over the ravine.
Just say I love the seclusion and the adventure of coming up to your house every day.
The property is really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Show the bad, the will, the good will, the bad. Somebody along the line has actually fixed a lot of the foundation and replaced it with block walls, except for from this corner past the old porch. That area they couldn't get access to, so they never did anything in here. So the barnstone are tumbling down, so we'll see that later. So I'll have to excavate all this out of here so that we can re-block that and fix it short up. But the door was really cool. And I didn't even realize the old solid wood doors that they used little blocks of wood. Little 1-bys basically inside the door itself. Put the two nice wood inside and out over that. So that was kind of new to me. Even though I've cut into doors before, I've never noticed it like that. But I'm thinking of keeping this, cut this off, take it, turn it as a back like of a bar, put a mirror in there. I think it'll be pretty. But definitely need to redo a porch, and of course this, like I said, unfortunately I got to pull this stoop out of here, so probably build a deck or something. Whatever keeps in keeping with the house, because I want it to still look old period.
I like the property very much.
Like the property?
I love the property. It's adventure. It's like your own little park. But looking through the door is making me nervous. Ugh.
So this was a kitchen. What's kind of neat is this brick. You can see where they used to have the old stove, the wood stove for cooking here. And actually we found a little spot down in the basement down here at one time. There'd been a little bit of a chimney fire, but it really caused no damage except for a little spot where you can see it charred a little. They must have caught it like immediately.
Somebody's been hanging around.
Oh, don't shoot. And then they actually later put in new PVC pipe. Some of it had PVC pipe. I'm gonna replace everything anyway. But old galvanized pipe for probably the cold water supply, I'm assuming. But over here they had the kitchen with the sink overlooking the window. Probably keep the layout similar to that. I liked a lot of it's already gutted. It's unfortunate that some of the woodwork is missing out of this room, and this room here would have probably been, I'm assuming, the dining room. And got to somehow get some woodwork in here too to match. But everything else pretty much has the old woodwork. I found is pretty cool is the old pocket doors are still in here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the hinges and stuff up in here? So they just put trim over it. So pop those out and get those working again. And I think that'll be a nice feature to have the old wooden pocket doors here.
You want to show
Yep,
the
yep,
old
yep.
Oh yeah, we'll keep that.
Careful.
That'll add some
Don't
character.
hurt yourself.
Can iron and get splinters at the same time.
That's
Very
beautiful.
old. And then living room, I guess. Wasn't real keen on the brick on the walls. It's like they're shaved bricks, but I think actually I might paint them and keep them. I'm not sure. Man, what in the world is in? You're allergic to the place.
I have no clue.
You better not be. You're gonna be working here a lot.
Hopefully.
Tearing the ceiling down. I hate it. I don't like it.
So why is the light sagging?
I don't know. My best guess is that they didn't support that strong enough.
Okay.
They probably just put a couple of wood screws in there to the ceiling, and it just pulled the box out that it's mounted to. You know, that'd be my guess.
So it's not necessarily that.
Oh no,
this
that has nothing to do with
That's just
structure.
okay. They did
There is the structure. This is the porch is right outside that. That's that door we were showing that over there. So this feels humped up. So you go down and then up and then down again. So where those pocket doors were, we've got sag there. We have to jack that up. What most people would run from, right? Foundation problems
And we got more pocket doors
structural
here.
walls that are supporting walls that are sagging. So we got it. And then 4-bedroom house. And then way too many rooms to do in the first floor.
Anything in this room of note?
The just have to take down the rest of that ceiling. I like that they put this beadboard on the wall. It's actually still in good shape. We just need some tack nails here and there where it kind of puckered a little, but I'll leave that for sure.
Any other,
Obviously new windows.
anything else?
Nah, I like the woodwork. I think this had swinging doors just like this other room. They have those glass
Mhm.
front doors. They're missing, unfortunately. So we'll have to find something.
Any other?
A lot of the woodwork and stuff, I'm thinking of just maybe cleaning it up and putting a clear urethane over it and leave it.
We're also
Locking
interested to
it.
hear your guys' suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down below.
There you go.
And then we can, maybe we'll implement them into the,
What should we do
House.
with the place? Should we make it an Airbnb? Should we rent it out? Should we make it all one single family dwelling? Or maybe split it into 2 different dwellings that we can rent out? Flip it? I mean, we got options here, you know?
That's me a slug flip.
Yeah. I think I've located some old doors that are period that'll probably look better for entry doors. I like these doors here. It's unfortunate that on the bottom they got damage, but it's not unfixable.
show the damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking get some like copper and tack a copper plate on there and cover it over, like a kick plate.
That one's okay.
So it's solid still.
Not bad.
It's not too
It
bad.
is bad though, still. Yeah.
a
It's
little bit.
and it's a shame they did. I don't know what they did with that drywall up there, but it was like, man, almost could have saved that ceiling. And looks like there was a door here at one time.
Oh,
Yeah, that was definitely a door. I see here, and that's over top of that.
good to know.
You know where it goes down into the basement where it had like
Yeah.
a Velcro door. So I don't know.
Hmm.
That's a possibility for splitting it up if it's more than one entrance, but you got a door over there, so it's kind of not necessary. So that's kind of the layout of the first floor. It just goes all the way around. You just can walk the whole way around this. Yeah, they narrowed this in. They furred all this out, and then they put this paneling on there. So I think we'll take all that off and make it a little
I
bit
mean,
more
look
room.
at, you can
but
see how thick it
it's-
is here. You know, how much space they're losing. And that's a not a very wide walkway.
I think it's interesting because they took the trim off. They moved this was up higher and over top of this piece. And then here they took the baseboard off, but they made a new piece for right here. This is newer pine, not the hardwood is over here. So they did a lot of work to
Yeah,
do this.
this
but I
is
don't
the
like it.
same wood as this staircase.
Yes, it is. This
That's
is all
crazy.
original. So that's what I said. This can be tore off. What I like to do here, I like the chevron pattern idea. I think of like a zebra wood or something like that, and actually start at the center and do the pattern like that, and have this all this area in a nice wood, maybe a zebra wood or something. I think that would be pretty.
Okay.
Stairwell pretty much intact. A lot of the woodwork is still intact. Well, big thing is what does the wife think?
Any thoughts?
You know how we had to meander around to come up the property and the drive among all the weeds to get to the house? I'm doing that inside now. I'm wandering around, going through all the debris, but I'm seeing it's interesting. It's an adventure for each room. It's something.
For an old house, it's unique spaces.
interesting.
They're different than most than a lot of houses.
And my confidence in you is the only thing.
So what did you say earlier? I was born for this, or
Yeah.
I've been years in the making, or training, or how did you word that?
Oh,
Well, we got it.
you've trained for this. I mean,
Good thing is we got the newel post and the top banister, and most of the posts to put that back in. Not all of them. We'll have to make a few things. Definitely got to drop the ceiling and stuff in here. Now you can see just how far off that living room is messed up because you can see the top of that plate right there for that door jamb. It's sagged down. So if anybody's following any of our stuff, you see that over stairwells we find this always. That's where we stop. Usually it's the opposite of. Usually over the stairwells it sags. Where this is actually sagged away from the stairwell. They actually did support this enough for once, but this is part
Didn't get
of the
enough
sag.
support on the other
So,
side.
Yeah, so it's always something, but that's fixable. But on his other jobs that we're doing, like the farmhouse and the other one I did up in Pontiac, if you looked at the door jambs, it's the same thing. They all sag down around the stairwells. And then you can't do anything about that one on the farmhouse because they already had done the first floor and leveled it out. In fact, we had another house that did the same thing. The guy did the whole upstairs, had the floors leveled, but the first floor was a mess. Well, you can't fix it now, you know, so all you can do is, we had to shim up the ceiling and the floor to level them up. This house, I don't want to do that. This house, I want to level it out and then progress, especially since we already have hardwood floors. I mean, all the floors are
Real
the
good.
whole house are actually pretty good shape. All right, so this room here, I like that it has a pretty good sized closet, basically like a walk-in, which is rare for a big whole
Do you
house.
want to do the little peek through on the other closet just to show the beam and how much?
Yeah, we'll get that. Well, you can actually see through here some. But there was a lot of wasted space in some of these areas. You know, a lot of them they'll build closets and they'll go in at angles and stuff like that. But I don't know that I want to tear into this side. Maybe do something. I don't know. We got this is what I was talking about. That side, you got your ceiling that comes down like this at an angle. So in the other room, they kind of built a wall right here behind us. So there's all this space that's not being used that you can actually do something like a closet or something with. But in this room,
And this is
they
the
made
only
it-
bathroom
it's
that
the
was
only
in.
bathroom the whole
Only
entire
bathroom that
house,
was in.
except for a Pittsburgh toilet and basement.
Yeah.
That's it. That's gonna change, obviously. So yeah, I think we're gonna basically keep this in as a bathroom. For this be like a master. You'll have a walk-in closet, and I think that would be kind of nice. Ignore that.
As I film it, because you hit it.
I know. I love the windows in here.
I like
think
the windows.
I think I'm just gonna replace the glass in those windows and keep them, because I mean this one here, this one has a lot of it's original glass. It's got that patina to it.
Got a whole beehive in here.
Oh yeah. You know, actually, there's not any animals in this house really.
Yeah, somehow.
Except you saw a mouse.
Open that drawer.
Yeah, there was a mouse. Other than that, there's not bees and wasps and hornets and raccoons and everything else.
Not as much
But
as
Here's
there could be.
you shine your light in here. Here's where I'm talking about all that wasted space. But you see the woodwork. There's old beams. They're really pretty. So I may end up blowing something out and exposing some of those beams into the house. There. That ain't really helping. And insulated back in there, which is crazy.
Maybe you see something in this that you don't see otherwise.
Yeah, maybe. Well, one thing is when we start pulling the lath off, we'll be able to have better access to things to see for planning what we want to do. I don't really want to have to restructure a lot of the framing to do something, but if I can get into an area and gain some space, there's a lot of space in here too, on this side. Oh no. Okay, that goes real. Oh, that's a beam.
You can
That's
see
almost, yeah. Oh, look at the pins. You can see where they came across. You see them with the little, but like a mortise and tenon. But then they put little pins in there in the wood on the right
Oh, yeah, I see.
to lock it so that it wouldn't come back out. I don't know if you got that or not. What? Turn it sideways, maybe. There you go. There you go. Now you definitely can see it. So each piece of wood that came out, they actually pinned it in. They had to notch those holes through there. More like a mortise and tenon in it, but then they put a little pin down through the top, like a cotter pin, to lock it together. That's wallpaper on that back wall. No. Yeah, it is. It's red. It's red. I know the design. Yeah, there's plaster on the right. That might be. This used to have. It used to have access to part of this. That might be. I don't know how though. They would.
Phone camera.
Yeah, that's really bizarre. If you want to put your light in there, I want to see that.
Oh,
Fun. I don't know about anybody else. Has anybody else seen having windows?
They did have
your
that.
interior doors to
Look, they
bedroom?
did do that bathroom privacy.
Yeah,
glass.
it was. The glass had the texture to it.
You know why?
Oh, you know what?
Right. So you can
yeah.
light the hallway
seen-
without electricity.
I've seen transoms, but not on the doors. But you know what? Now that I remember, this was intact when I first looked at this house 5 years ago. That glass piece was intact.
As long as we get rid of the wallpapers. Do anything. But yeah, it'll allow light when they didn't have electricity.
you're right.
Ah,
Very cool.
And you get back into the standard little tiny closets. Although that one's a little bit bigger.
That's bigger than the other one.
Yeah. We got some gutting.
And I said we should just take this wall out and put some closet space in here.
I
But-
think we can.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We'll see the.
Behind your
we'll
shop.
see
We'll see
when
what's
we-
behind it when we get
When
there.
we drop the plaster and pull some lap, we'll see what we can do.
I'm anxious
We got-
to see.
Whatever we want to do, something fun, unique, and cool. It just this house kind of screams it. So
Peekaboo.
just- yeah, you a ghost going through the walls now? More of that glass. I like the bird's nest.
Nothing
He's
wrong with an
coming.
artisanal. So what do we think about this room?
I'm thinking about making this the bathroom because it's central to the other bedrooms, and this could be a really nice big bathroom. And over here, we already had the plumbing coming up, and it used to, go over to the other bathroom. So now we can just carry that into this room.
Hey, you put that light down. I can shine it up and let's see.
You can actually see one thing I need to do is put a vent stack boot up on the roof because you can see light out through the stack where it goes up. But I mean, I got access to running the plumbing how I want. Everything will be all new. Everything. So you can't beat that. Actually, the ductwork though, all the ductwork is still in place.
I think this is way too much for one bathroom. I mean, would you like it? Yeah, great. But I think this would be nice if you made a large utility linen closet for towels, sheets, things, because
Oh yeah.
otherwise
yeah.
you're going back and forth looking into the basement. That's not nice.
You could actually put a washer dryer up there if you needed to.
Yeah,
One,
that's a good idea.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's every bit of 10 feet. Bathrooms are usually like 9 by 5. So that's 10 and a half feet. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 11. So it's almost square. It's like 10 and a half by 11. So it's a pretty generous size. Yeah.
It's really
you
important.
can make 2 bathrooms out of this. Yeah,
Well, no,
two narrow,
I
normal,
would-
small bathrooms that most people have.
Well,
But
what's needed is washer, dryer, linen,
Yeah.
storage, because they barely have room for clothes
All
in
right.
the other rooms.
What does everybody think of one of those clawfoot tubs right in front of the window?
Chilly.
You could look out over the garden or something.
Yeah, or a jet tub right there. I mean, there's nothing but woods for miles forever. There's nothing ever back there, so I mean. it's
Except
not
for
like
whoever
game
you're
lines.
living with.
No, yeah, but it's all game lines. Wow. Except for there is high tension power on the
Oh.
But other than that, it's just, you might see a hunter in the wintertime out there.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
Nice view of the future garden.
There you go. Shine up into the attic, it's got well, the way they did things with the like 2x8s every 2.5 feet. And no rim board or ridge board, I mean. And I'm not gonna film around there because I haven't climbed up there and seen anything. I got like
I don't think we're seeing anything. Really.
R18 insulation.
Now we might be seeing a little bit
Alright.
of something.
The old plank roofing. I don't know. But they did that. I mean, I had a house that was from like 1969. And it had all that. You can walk behind there, no, all that dead space, even around the dormers. You could actually walk the whole way from one end of the house back in the. Did it up there? Can we show you?
The white wallpaper's gotta go. Gotta go.
All the wallpaper gotta go.
Wallpaper gotta go.
No wallpaper left in this house.
Everything must go. Free plaster and lath. Whoever wants it. Come and get it.
Yeah.
We accept free help.
That'll be like, it's too dangerous.
Yeah.
It's like mountain climbing.
I think we covered all the rooms down here, huh? The bathroom down here is the tricky bit. I have not figured out at all how. The viewers, do you need to have a bathroom on the first floor?
You know what?
Yes, you need a bathroom on the
Yeah, definitely. If you do it here,
That was original.
If you just like cut off a little bit here.
Yeah, when I first looked at this house,
Yeah.
this is what we were gonna do with
Like,
this room. We were gonna make
then
this a
there's a door.
bathroom. We were gonna make this a bathroom and washer and dryer
Oh.
out of this one.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the original. one.
Well, bathroom.
And I think somebody did have one because there's a 220 line for like a
It's true.
dryer.
What is?
And then they put in a pipe for the washing machine.
It's
so
true.
I'm pretty sure they used to have a washer and dryer in this room. But yeah, other than that, well, you know what we could do? We could relocate these doors and put them over there so that you could have more privacy and close this off. Or partition it off, make a bathroom, you know, laundry. There's just so many rooms in this house, it's not really a problem.
I like I like that you could dream here. You could imagine it being
Yeah.
a lot of different things, and it's not boring.
It is not boring. Hopefully some of that comes across on the camera because
The house for the dreamers.
it's really hard to catch that on a camera, but the basement, that's not so nice.
Well, we'll make it look nice. No
We
doubt
will,
about
we
that.
will. This
It's got
is
its own waterfall.
the unique thing I've ever seen. They wanted to put a door there, so they extended the wall out at angles. You wouldn't be able to walk around it if there was a door here. Hardly.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have been
it's
safe.
pretty narrow.
I like that the steps are actually pretty much covered. I mean, they're a standard. They're not narrow. They're not steep. They're
No, that's a good step.
And if you see here, they actually put block. I mean, they redid all this in block. It's pretty solid. The concrete in this room is pretty good to go.
Got some beautiful light fixtures here.
Oh, this is cool. All in here, it's pretty solid. We've got good solid hand hewn beams. Here, you can see.
Yep.
We got the hand hewn beams and kind of like the farmhouse. Well, they didn't actually pin those in. Don't look like that. Some of them they did. Yeah, they did those ones. Yeah, those are okay. They notched it. They notched it in. So similar but slightly different than that farmhouse. But it's the same beam setup. At least they already shored it up with some jack posts. Dockwork could be salvageable. You know, the ledger boards are all silt plates are all in pretty good shape except for over here. This is where things run foul. We got mud coming in.
Nothing fun over here.
Now this is where we're gonna have to do some excavating and actually repair this wall right here.
So this is where the entrance to the house is, right up here, right
This-
above us, right? Like where we
the
walked
carport-
in.
The carport's like right over there.
Carport
Yeah,
porch where we
yeah.
walked in is.
The kitchen
Over
is that
here.
right above that area over there.
And then this is where we.
This was where there was Bilco doors coming down at one time. So another big thing I got to consider is whether I want to redo this as a Bilco door and have my block guy fix up like that, or to just put a wall here and be done with it. So got to figure that out. But I love. You can see how much support this is carrying. Look how bowed out that 2x6 is. That they even scabbed a couple more boards on it just in case. But that's because of this. And this is the only spot in that whole rim board on this side that's a little bit soft. Other than that, it's in pretty solid shape. So we're gonna have to jack this up, shore it up, and fix that. And then that way we can get the weight off of this wall so my concrete guy can get the block in over there. Same thing when you turn around to the even worse side. So everything up to this point, which was an old chimney, it looks like, everything from this point has been replaced with block. And then this was where that stoop is, that I call stoop, it was the back, you know, the front porch, I guess you could call it. I got to tear out. And from there over, we obviously have to redo the wall. Again, shore this up. My only real concern is what kind of shape that silt plate is over there. It's intact, but how solid is it? We'll have to. Oh man, it's damp. Yeah, we'll have to probably have it.
Hope you're not allergic to the house.
Yeah, I'm allergic to that. No, I think what we're gonna end up doing is having a small partition wall or something there to really hold the support of the weight and leave it there. But definitely gonna reblock it. And this was, well, they used to have apparently a toilet under that rubble.
Pittsburgh toilet.
Yeah, and the electrical panel was right here. So I'll have to talk to my concrete guy, see if hopefully we can stop like right here with that block wall. and just do that section and leave this side's pretty nice, so we'll just leave it alone. I don't really want to get into it if I don't have to. This is only like concrete floor that's a little messed up. Most of it's in pretty good shape.
So much paint came off of that thing. The ceiling that
Yeah,
you
you know-
just stain it.
It's got.
Why I'm doing that? Why I'm thinking that.
Well,
In
because
a
you saw the
basement.
place over at Colonial at the Airbnb, they took and
Yeah, but
just
I mean, it's a
stained
tiny
over
wall.
the door.
We're not there yet,
No, we're not there.
and
yet.
I can't.
So
We will be one day.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I could save the furnace, but somebody took the guts out of it. It was an oil furnace anyway. I don't want an oil furnace, so this is gonna come out. Probably end up going to my place, fill it up with diesel for the equipment. That'd be my guess. At any rate, this all seems to
Put
be
it in the back of your truck. Have a second tank.
The second tank, huh? Yeah. Because 36 gallons of liquid gold isn't enough. I gotta get another 250 and carry around, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, weird how they just didn't block a lot of it, but they didn't do block everywhere. Tank's empty. I can hear my voice echoing in it.
You can put a saddle on it and do that one of those bar.
Oh, yeah,
Walking
Cheryl's got a
back,
saddle.
back.
Saddle.
Yeah, it is.
What doesn't Cheryl
Could you
have?
imagine just buying a hunk of lumber like that now?
Oh well, yeah.
I mean,
And if you have it, I like it's
oh yeah,
like on a river rock.
yeah. They cut it too short, so they put a stone under it.
I love.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
So okay,
so-
now you would be jacking up the house and straining it up from the basement.
from the basement.
So now where would you be doing that? Like what spot? Like
Well,
when you
I
jack up
honestly-
a car, you can.
I
you
have
gotta,
to. I have to put a board across, like a 4x4. Well, probably a 4x6 across the ceiling joists. Well, there's ceiling down here, but floor joists, and jack it up until we get it right. But where the
That I want to
living
see.
room sag, oh, it'll be fun.
That I want to see.
Where is the living room in relation
we're
to
under
here?
the living
Under it,
room.
I think.
And so the pocket, where are we? Stairs up and around.
I think we're under it.
I think we're under it.
See me through the crack?
You know, you don't see it from down here. You cannot find. Of course, I don't have Lucille. Don't have PC's level. But anyway, I mean, you can shoot laser. You see, but somewhere around this wall and that wall, 3 feet over. Okay, so this makes sense here for that to be sag.
Mhm.
Because look at the board. These boards is yeah. Oh yeah. So these here are your problem childs. Why that pocket door area right here is bad. So that I can see it. Now I can see it. This is low here, and this is starting to go back up where Lisa was walking across. But why does it come back down over in here?
Well, it shows they
Okay,
had
I
to shim
see
it
a
up.
little bit of a crown here. So right here, unfortunately, we gotta jack this up. So we gotta jack that, and that, and that. Oh, and that, and that, and that, and that. One day. So where some people see trash, some people see treasure. Yes, we see a lot of work, but I gotta tell you one thing. I gotta give my wife all the credit in the world. Here's a woman at first glance, she's gonna come and look at this place and go, I want nothing to do with this, right? And a lot of you viewers are probably out there going, what in the world is this guy getting himself into? I wouldn't want to do that, no way, no how. But my wife,
I see a lot of treasure, I can see the finished product. I'm too creative not to. I know I'm gonna regret it. It's gonna be bad, but it's gonna be great. And things always look worse before they get better. So this is gonna be a gem.
so this is why I love you.
You know what else is a gem? You, Dwayne, you're a gem. All right, good note to end it off on. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you enjoyed.
See you next time in all our troubles, woes, and tribulations.